This one's so big, it's citywide. Hey, Brainmuffin back with a beer review, and today we have a beer all the way from St. Louis, Missouri from our good friend Kindo Slice from over at World Class Bullshitters. And this is from Hands Brewing. Now, he also brought us some stuff from Urban Chestnut. We had a lot of good beers there, we reviewed them. And now it's time to get one from Hands. This looks to be an American Pale Ale, which is pretty good. A lot of the other ones were Pilsner or Pilsnery based. And there's some food pairings on here, and I won't read it. So, according to Untappd, this is 5.5%. It has an average rating of something that I can't read because I don't have bifocals, because I'm old. Alright, oh, I can smell it already. Wow. It's a pale ale, alright. Fizzy yellow beer, craft beer style. My goodness, is this a full pint? I may have brought... It is. So it's not going to quite fit in this glass. It's a shaker glass, and I know shakers are wrong, but hey. It is a founder's glass. Oh, nice. Nice pine right on the nose. Not a whole lot of grassy hops, but real piney, but not overly. So, nice balance so far. Oh, that's very nice. It's a little weak in mouthfeel. It's a little weak on the flavor mid-mouth, but it finishes quite clean with just a hint of hops. I like that it's got enough hops to kind of get your attention, but it's not so overly hopped that it blows you away. That is a very drinkable beer. Very flavorful and very drinkable. Just kind of a little bit of pine, not overly done. Mid-mouth, or just a hint of hop bitterness. It finishes with just a tiny bit of bitterness. I want to say the IBUs on this are probably in the 20 range, around 20, give or take a few. Doesn't feel very hoppy, and it doesn't feel very sweet. So, man, I really like this. Let's see if I can find some more and see if the IBUs doesn't have it on Untappd, and unfortunately on this can, I don't think it gave it. 5.5% alcohol, that's all they say. So their recommendations are toasted ravioli and pork steak. I like those pairings. I agree with both of those. This is it's a very nice ale. It has good flavor, nice head retention. Perhaps being out of the can is helping with that. It's not very cloudy. It's quite clear. A nice glass here. It's kind of a golden color, kind of a golden yellow, or yellow golden. I don't know. Very nice, very clean. Now it is 5.5%, so you know you get a bit of alcohol there, but it starts nice on the nose. Starts a little bit of pine on the tip of the tongue. Mid-mouth, there's a tiny bit of bitterness, a little bit of malt sweetness, and it finishes with just a hint of bitterness. Not a whole lot, just barely. And so to me, this is a nice beer to have with just about anything. And you know, pork steak, I don't know what exactly I mean by pork steaks. We don't have those around here, but a pork chop or something, baked or grilled, I'm thinking, like, especially if it's baked and you get it with a nice thin sliced potatoes, and don't peel them, just wash them, get the eyes out, leave the skins on, you put a layer of that down, you put your pork chops down, you put a few like mushrooms and onions sliced. You bake it, and then as it starts to go, you kind of baste it with its own juices, and then you collect that when you're done and make a light gravy. You know, make a gravy, but not real thick, just kind of just there, and then put it all back together and have it with pork chops and this beer. Unbelievable. That'd be a very good combination. Now, this is a beer you could enjoy probably straight out of the can, you know, but I'm not one to do that as a dog to play with their toys. But this is a nice all-around American beer. So anything you consider American fare, American, so pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs, all that kind of stuff, your pork chops, steaks, you know, anything that you would think of Americana. You could even eat pork, beans, and you know, black-eyed peas with this. I mean, that would be good. And ham, a nice ham hock, roasted in, not roasted, but not boiled, but you know, steeped in that for hours on end. would go with that. Cornbread, especially the cornbread of the South. It's not so sweet, not real thick, but kind of in between. With nice sweet butter, that would be great too. But yeah, I really like what they've. This is like very true to style. This is very on the nose. It's nice and smooth and mild, easy drinking, but it has good flavor and has good malt backbone, no rice and other crap. And it's not such a, it's not a horrible beer. It's really good. It's still a little on the cold side. It's been out for a little bit, but not a whole lot, because I thought it was a Pilsner, so I drank a little cooler. But all that's going to do is let the malt sweetness come up, but it's not overly bitter, even cold. So this is definitely a beer you can drink. It's going to change a little bit as you go, but it's not going to be start as one beer and end as another. It's just going to become a little bit more balanced. So I like this. I'm giving it a 4 1/4. Basically, really, any American fare you could have with this would be great, and it's a good all-around beer. There's just minor nitpicks I have to give it in a 5, and they're so minor, but to me, this is probably one of those, if they have it on draft, I'm betting you if I have this on draft, it's a solid 5, because the nitpicks are all probably from the canning process. But I would really like to have it on draft sometime. I got to visit St. Louis, got to go down and visit Kindo Slice, and maybe find this somewhere on draft and see if on draft, as I get the, that it's a bit better balance. I mean, just hair. So there you go. Have you had Citywide American Pale Ale from Four Hands Brewing in St. Louis, Missouri? What are your thoughts? How would you pair it? And thanks for sharing. Thanks for the likes. I get more things on Facebook. It's great. All right. See you later. Bye. Ta-da! Well, that's the benefit of getting it out of the kitchen. Some of those kitchen noises aren't as noticeable. All right, let's get going. Oh, I didn't get any. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Yeah. 5.5. Oh, this is Four Hands Brewing Company. This isn't an Urban Chestnut at all. Cool. Normal size can, normal can top, St. Louis, Missouri. All right, let's go.